What's up everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. In the last part, we saw Baby's arrival into the main story, and we watched him become a much more fearsome villain than he was when he was first introduced. With Granola under his control, he was able to go to Earth, eventually taking over more people, which includes but isn't limited to Raditz, Gohan, Videl, and even Vegeta. And now his conquest is finally ready, but will they be able to counter him? We'll be seeing more of that in this part, as well as some special surprises. For this video, let's set a like goal of 3,500 likes. If we hit that, I'll continue with another part of the series. Anyways, let's pick up from here. Baby Vegeta's fight rages on. Thankfully, Vegeta's body and Granola's body should be enough. But with them facing Bardock, Goku, and Ruda, it might be a bit tough. They're trying to aim for Granola. If they're able to remove Baby from him, he could really help, just like Monito said. That's their main goal right now, but it's tough. Bardock does have Ultra Instinct, but he is moving slower still. He's not nearly as powerful as he was before. He's past his peak already, and he's already getting older. As for Goku, he's a kid. He's inhibited by his age too. Ruda's at full strength and is stronger than ever, so she's really the only one fighting at maximum capacity. Damn, if only Goku was an adult again. They need to get Dragon Balls. But they continue their fight. At some point, Ruda is able to hit Granola, but she needs to attack him more. She doesn't want to try Spirit Fission right now because it might not work. She needs a better control on Granola. Back over on the island, the fight between Gotenks 17 and 16 continues with Raditz and Gohan. With Gotenks appearing and using Super Saiyan God, this actually helps make it pretty quick. Combine that with help from 17 and 16, and they're actually pulling ahead. Baby can't access the full power of Gohan and Raditz. And even if he could, who knows if he can counter Gotenks? This is awesome. They're so glad that they stopped by Planet Metamor. With Godly Ki now combined with the power of Gotenks, this is amazing. The fusion feels so powerful. He's far beyond anyone else. Gohan and Raditz do put up a good fight, but they can't do much against him. Of course, Gotenks is still trying to get used to this body, trying to come up with different techniques or whatever, but it's not like Gotenks as a kid where he was trying to be rash about everything. Of course, he is showing off a bit, but it's the combination of an adult Goten and an adult Trunks. Not only are they much better fighters and much more powerful, but they've matured a lot more since then, and this is the first time they are fighting as Gotenks too. And eventually, they are able to win the fight, quickly dispatching those two. They have them unconscious and restrained, but then Monito brings up a question. He doesn't know why he didn't even ask this before, but why is Goku a kid again? He was an adult last time that he saw him. It never even crossed his mind, but what happened? They try explaining to him. They don't know too many of the details themselves, and it's a stupid story anyways. Peel-off gang trying to be evil again, yada yada. Oh, and they accidentally turned him into a kid? Yeah, that's how it happened. But don't they have Dragon Balls? Well, they were kind of busy with the hunt for the Black Star Dragon Balls. Oh, Monito has a perfect idea. Before he came here, he actually got something important. He didn't want these to be taken by some villain if he left these behind on his planet. And surprisingly, he pulls out 2 tiny Dragon Balls from under his cloak. Wait, he has his own set of Dragon Balls? Well, yeah, that's what Granola tried to use beforehand. Of course, Granola's wish did have a condition that came along with it. But if they try and wish Goku back to his normal self, it shouldn't be that bad. I mean, this isn't a big wish to ask for. And it's at least worth a shot. As the fight against Baby Vegeta and Baby Granola continues, the sky suddenly turns black. It's almost like Shenron is being summoned. They've seen this before, but what's happening? Who would have summoned a dragon and how? They have no clue, but back on the island, Monito has used the Dragon Balls. He only has one simple wish: restore Goku back to his normal age. And back in the city where the fight's taking place, Goku suddenly starts feeling weird. He begins glowing and then he grows taller. What the hell's going on? Ruda looks on excited. Someone must have had another pair of Dragon Balls, and then it hits Bardock. It must have been Monito. Goku has a blank face at first, but then he looks down at his hands and his arms and he sees he's taller again. Wait, he got turned back into an adult. This is perfect. It's exactly what they need. He powers up in his Super Saiyan Blue. Baby Vegeta and Granola are taken aback. This is going to turn the tide of the battle. Bardock tries to take on Vegeta and distract him, while Goku immediately jumps back into the fight with Ruda joining alongside him. They start attacking Granola together, and then at the same time, they start using Spirit Fission. They gotta make this quick, or else Baby might be able to counter it, and he might be able to fortify against it. They're able to quickly pull the parasite out of Granola, and then destroying it midair. Granola falls to the ground unconscious, and Ruda briefly tries to heal him. Baby Vegeta looks on. Oh no. Ruda then says she's gonna check on the island. She then teleports over there, with Goku and Bardock standing in front of Vegeta. The other 2 people he infected are unconscious, and as for Granola, they now have him on their side. Granola starts to wake up, and Bardock tries to fill him on what happened. Goku begins talking with Baby Vegeta. Face it, it's over. All they need to do is attack him all together, and as soon as they all hit him, they'll be fine. Baby Vegeta then feels a pain in his chest. He looks over to Granola. He has 2 fingers out, and he just launched a blast right at a vital point. He's completely stunned. He can't move, and Goku walks closer to him. He's about to hit Baby Vegeta to try to use Spirit Fission, but Baby throws on 2 massive blasts to knock everyone back, as well as fling himself backwards. Ruda then comes back. She separated the parasite out of Raditz and Gohan. Everyone there on the island is fine. They just need to deal with this one last person. Baby Vegeta's anger is getting towards him. He needs more power. If he's gonna make this successful, he needs something beyond this. But that's it. Vegeta has more power within him. That godly key. He needs to get access to that, just like he was thinking before. I mean, Raditz and Gohan were able to do it. But this is gonna be a bit different. He's already Super Baby, but he can go beyond that. He powers up, transforming once more and mutating again. He brings out a brand new power, Godly Ki. The Saiyans and Granola watch on. They're not too fazed by this. They kind of expected it at some point, but still, they outnumber him and possibly even overpower him. But something's different. Of course, Vegeta's mutating. With Baby inside of him, it's not just like he's going Super Saiyan Blue or whatever. No, it's completely different. This is Super Baby 2, with the combined power of God Ki. Baby Vegeta looks at them. Are they still confident that they can take him down? Of course, that technique's not going to work again. He knows to try and counter against it. He just needs to try to not be hit as much as possible. And even if he is, who cares? He can fortify himself, make sure that the parasite isn't removed. Granola looks over at the group. It was good that they freed him. He could probably try and figure out some vital points. This fight is definitely going to be tough. And the group can tell, individually, none of them would stand a chance against godly Baby Vegeta. But that's the thing, they're not alone. Of course, Goku, Ruda, and Bardock are a bit tired out by now, especially Bardock, but it's nothing too bad. Ruda wanted to bring Goten and Trunks along, but now they gotta wait to fuse again and they said they don't really want to join if they're just fighting like this. It might be a little bit too risky. She does teleport back there and then bring 17 and 16 along. Maybe this can help. The more people they have, the better. Baby Vegeta needs to think of a plan. He knows exactly what to do. He needs to fight them individually. Taking everyone down one at a time will work. He tries to go for the weakest first, but needs to separate everyone out. It's gonna be tough, but maybe he can also take over people. Of course, they know to avoid this now, just as he knows to avoid Spirit Fission. Keep his distance from those 3 Saiyans, and he'll be good. But knowing Granola after using his body, he'll be an issue. So he goes for Granola first. He's one of the weaker ones and his ability is something that definitely needs to be countered right away. As soon as he launches towards Granola, the 2 androids step in front of him, each of them throwing up powerful barriers. Baby breaks through them, but they do slow him down a bit, and then from each of his sides, he sees Bardock and Goku begin attacking. Quickly, he places a hand out, launching a blast that propels him up into the air, and he meets Ruda up there. She swings at him, and he's barely able to dodge, then hitting her with a kick to the side. Bardock and Goku launch up, and they start trying to attack him. Wait a second, Goku realizes something. He's back in his adult body. He has his full power back. Super Saiyan Blue's not his limit anymore. Baby tries to counter with an attack, but Goku suddenly dodges. It looks like he completely vanishes. A powerful aura explodes out of him. He transforms, going into Ultra Instinct. No, he has it too. The Ultra Instinct father and son duo begins fighting. Goku's glad to have his adult body back. Sure, he was fine with his kid body before, but for a fight like this, he wants to be at his full power. It's a good thing Monaido was here. Whenever Baby tries attacking them, he can't. With his own speed, he's barely able to dodge their attacks. And instead of defending, he counters with offense. Whenever they're about to attack him, he launches a counterattack. He tries to keep his distance, using mostly Ki blasts and all. At one point, Goku almost hits him with a kick, but Baby's able to put both hands out in front of him, launching a massive blast. Goku flips over at midair, and as he finishes his flip, he places his hands in front of him, throwing blasts down at Baby. This sends Baby crashing into the earth. And just as he's about to hit the ground, Ruda then lands a powerful kick on him. They just need to attack him a few more times. And then he does something weird. He begins retreating. Or no, he's trying to get as much distance as possible. They're not sure what he's trying to do. They of course keep chasing him. But he flies back and upwards. And up in the sky, he places 2 hands up. He needs to summon all of his power at once. And he begins charging his ultimate attack, a Revenge Death Bomb. With all the power he's gathered so far, this should be enough. Of course this will be able to blow up Earth pretty easily, but this attack might be strong enough to kill everyone too. Even Goku and Bardock can't counter it. But as he starts charging it, it continues losing energy. What? What's happening? Why is the energy leaking out of it? Ruda's using Spirit Fission. She's not able to remove the parasite yet, but she's hit him enough to actually try and steal some energy by now. And it's enough to completely counter the charging from this attack. And Baby then feels a powerful pain in his side. One of his vital points has been hit. He grabs it. Granola's on a nearby rooftop. He snipes Baby again, and again, and again. Baby's continuously hit by these attacks. He feels 2 presences behind him as Goku and Bardock teleport there, each hitting him with a punch at the same time. Granola's attacks continue overwhelming him, and whenever he tries launching an attack at Granola, 17 and 16 are there to defend. Baby gets hit more and more. He's worn out. Granola then charges one final shot. This will finish it. He hits a vital point that completely paralyzes Baby Vegeta, and together, Goku, Bardock, and Ruda all lift a hand up. The parasite is then removed from Vegeta's body. Of course, Baby looks very different now from when they first saw him. He actually doesn't look like a baby. They should call him adult now. Jokes aside though, Baby's now finally removed from Vegeta's body. Vegeta is completely unconscious, and the parasite has no idea what to do. He tries to escape, flying high up into the sky, trying to go out into the atmosphere, but then Ki explodes out of the back of his head. Granola sniped him one last time. Baby's hit again in the vital point, and he tries to regenerate it, but he's already paralyzed, falling back down to the ground. And as he falls, Goku, Bardock, and Ruda all look up. They begin charging an attack together, a triple Kamehameha. They all launch it directly upwards, completely incinerating Baby. They're not even in their final forms anymore. They've powered down by now, and together, they all eliminate the Tuffle. And now, Earth is finally at peace again. Vegeta wakes up, getting filled on everything that happened. He can't believe a Tuffle did all of that. He didn't realize he got that strong after absorbing everyone, and he's mostly surprised that Goku's an adult again. Well, that's all solved, as well as the Black Star Dragon Ball stuff. The best part is, they don't need to worry about Earth exploding this time. Unlike in the original story, Earth is actually completely safe. Well, at least for now. Sure, it's not gonna explode, and Baby's been defeated, but that doesn't mean this is where it ends. No, there's still more of GT that we need to cover, and I feel the next arc is gonna be particularly interesting. You could probably already guess why. In Hell, two people are united, working on a new plan. Dr. Gero and Dr. Mew are working together, trying to create a brand new weapon. The best part is, this weapon already exists, or at least half of it. They're going to be using Android 17, and look at how strong 17 has gotten. Since this is taking place after Super, 17 is incredibly powerful compared to how he was in GT. Especially given what's happened in this scenario so far, Gero sees the potential in this. And in Hell, they create something else, a brand new machine mutant. This is Hellfighter 17. Once Hell and Earth are merged, they'll be able to send Hellfighter 17 there, enacting their plan. Let's go over to 17's island. Of course, this is going to affect things a lot differently than it did last time, given 17's presence in the story beforehand. Not to mention, the fact that he's related to one of the main characters, Ruda. Everyone's out of the house one day, doing a normal patrol on the island. 17 starts hearing a voice in his head. It's strange, and he's not sure of what's going on. Something's trying to influence him, and it's working. Everything seems normal at first. I mean, it's just an average day. But randomly at some point, 17 lifts a hand up, charging a blast aimed right at Ruda. He launches it. It catches her off guard. She's launched far away. 16 and Jade are completely confused. What the hell was that? He attacked Ruda for no reason, but he looks at the two of them and then smirks. 16 tries to analyze him. Of course he can't sense anything, but mechanically, he can at least look into 17 that way. And something's weird. He tells Jade he's not sure, but 17 seems to be being controlled by something, and he doesn't know what. He tells her to go find Ruda, and 16 then prepares to fight 17. They can't help but feel this is oddly familiar. Jade eventually does find Ruda and tells her what's going on. He's being controlled by something, but they don't know what. Of course, this isn't the first time that Gero tried to attack from Hell, but they don't know that's what's happening. And of course, Gero teamed up with someone different this time. Last time it didn't work. This time it definitely will. The cell that they sent from Hell last time, yeah, that wasn't gonna work. But this, taking over someone from the inside, they're gonna have 17 work with them, combining his power with Hellfighter 17's, and then that'll create the ultimate fighter, Super 17. But they still got a ways to go. This isn't gonna happen right now. 17 begins his fight with 16, and the two actually seem pretty decently matched. 16 has been upgraded time and time again, as discussed in earlier parts, but 17 isn't using his full power right now. He doesn't want to kill people right now, no. He's just trying to deliver a message. Ruda then flies back over with Jade, trying to figure out what's going on. What's gotten into 17? 16 simply says they're not dealing with 17 anymore. They're dealing with something different. Well, it is 17, he is physically there, but he can't tell what's going on. There's some sort of communication coming to him from somewhere else, and he doesn't know what it is, but it's a familiar source. And 17 sees that he's outmatched, and suddenly, he backs down, but he jumps up into the air. And as he flies away, he tells him to deliver a message. This also applies to Ruda too. He needs them to visit Hell. And suddenly, a portal begins opening in the sky. There's a giant black hole, a rift that actually leads right to Hell. And from that portal, familiar villains from Hell begin emerging. Those who have died, those that have been killed by the Saiyans and everyone else on Earth. Gero and Dr. Mew watch on from Hell. Their plan is finally coming to fruition. This is going to work. And with 17's power on their side, combined with that of Hellfighter 17, they'll create the ultimate warrior. Even better than Cell, even better than the androids beforehand. This might even be better than Baby. Now, we begin entering the Super 17 arc, but we'll be saving most of that for the next part. This is where we leave off for now. So, what did you guys think about this part? And what do you think is going to happen next time? Leave any thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. I'll be sure to check them out to see what you guys think. As always, if you liked the video, be sure to drop a like. And let's try to hit that like over from the beginning of the video so we get another part of this series. If you haven't already, why not subscribe? As well as hitting the bell icon so you're notified about any future uploads on my channel, including more parts of this series or any other videos like it. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.